What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. I wanted to start the video here so you guys can see this beautiful loading screen as I take a screenshot of it as well. Obviously, we are here to, we're going to look at the Spirit Gear banner for these three right here. Also, we're going to be doing a full kind of like playthrough of the event itself, just to kind of see how it differs from the last Spirit Gear event with Ix and Melina. So yeah, it should be a fun time. Alright, so we get a brand new login bonus. Obviously, you saw those posters on the end for the characters. We're not going to look at the news thing, because we can just look at all that on the banner. Ooh, what are these? Oh, okay. So those were three of the missions you have to... So there is a spirit board mission for this. Okay, so it looks like I'll obviously have to get translations for some of these on the bottom row, but the ones at the top are obviously very self-explanatory. They just want you to complete those missions right there. And from what I saw in the top left corner, it looked like just getting them to level 50, these three characters. But yeah, I'll have to see what those bottom three are for, because obviously it's not something I've done yet, whatever they are. Do we get like a mirage ticket, or what do we get? Okay, so we do all of those. They're basically showing right here what you need to do. Actually, you know what? That's actually a good point. So if I click on here, if I click go to, let's see where it takes us first. We're not gonna spend too much time on this bonus board, but I do want to see where it takes us, because that may give us an indication as to what we'll get. Okay, so it has to do with the event itself. It took us to events, so something in the event we have to complete for that bonus board. Okay, very cool. But before we go to the event, let's go to the banner. I told myself if Stahn's Decisive Mirage Art was on this banner, I would summon. But from what I've been told... Oh, and they have this over here, too. They have, like, the... Well, there's Stahn's Decisive Mirage Art right there. I told myself if it was on this banner, I would pull, but it looks... Yep, okay. So it's exactly what I was told. So there are no Mirage Art... I mean, technically, there are no Mirage Arts on this banner. It's just the three Spirit Gears. As I said... Oh, and... because I know everyone's hounding me about it. Yes, I made a little screw-up on my last video where I said it was Ifrit's voice, and I know now that it's Dilmos' voice, so I apologize for that mix-up. So we've got our three Spirit Gears here. We've got 2 5-stars for everybody, and then the usual 4-star and 3 stars. So this banner really doesn't have any value for me, because you can farm up the Spirit Gears. So I think I'm not going to touch this banner. I think I'm going to skip it, at least until I see how easy it is to farm. If I'm getting towards the end of the event and I still don't have them at least at 3-star, then I'll probably do a multi and see if that'll help out. But let's hop over to the event now, because I really want to try and save for stuff that's like really, really important. So yeah, we're gonna go through the event right now. Let's see how this looks. And I'm not going to sit on the text or whatever. We'll just skim through it really quickly, because obviously it's in Japanese and I can't read it. So you got these three talking about something. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that was quick. Okay, so there is... That'd be cool if there were tickets. But I'm assuming we can exchange maybe for just the bags. I assume will be in here. Whenever it decides to load, of course. Okay, yeah, so we got all these okay, there are tickets. Okay, cool. I'm actually very happy about this, because this gives me a chance to get their 5 stars. Even though I'm not going to be pulling. And then we obviously have these two things right here. But obviously, yes, the bags are the most important thing. Obviously, they get more expensive as time goes on. 15,000 once you've gotten the first, what is that, 250? 300. The first 300 bags are obviously lower currency, but then you have to get to the 15,000 right there. So there is so there's 5 tickets total. That's not bad. I mean, with how small this banner kind of is, that it's actually a very high chance that you'll get a Spirit Gear or a 5-star. overall. So that's really cool of them. And then we got some presents down here if you're already done farming and want to go for some other stuff. All right, very, very cool. And we're obviously going to see how easy it is to get their spirit gears through playing this. It doesn't look like this starts with an AP 40 thing. Obviously, you want to use the characters for this, which is going to be my biggest issue here. Really thinking about it, because the only character that I have a Mirage art for of these three is Veigue. So he's really the only one I'm going to be throwing on a team. At least for right now. I think I'll stick with this team. Just instead of... I think for now instead of Ix. Because he's already Bond level 10. So I don't really need that right now. Alright, and we are back. Sorry about that cut. I had to spend about 10 minutes figuring this out. Apparently, if you don't change your time zone to Japan, your game will constantly crash when you try to do this event. I always thought it was just something you had to do when there were new characters to make them show up, but apparently this will actually mess up your game. Obviously, if you're watching this the next day, that won't matter because our time will be caught up to Japan time. But as this thing launches, you are going to have that issue if you don't change your time zone to match Japan. So I set up my team. They have this new setting. I'll just show you real quick so it's easy. They have a currency setting for this event, so you can see it right there. It's the little bag icon. And these are obviously my 4 highest characters that give the currency. So I'm just going to go with them because obviously I don't have the spirit gears yet. So yeah, let's, this first mission's not gonna be anything special, I'm sure. But, since we are using a friend Veigue with the spirit gear, we'll definitely try that out. So let's see how long this is. I'm not expecting this event to be very long, especially since the first mission is only 10,000 power, or is already. I'm expecting like 3 or 4 missions. Okay, so there's going to be 4 fights on the first stage. Obviously, I'm not going to worry about anything here because I think they said they're all level 30. This will be good, though, because I have Ix and Melina's spirit gears, which those can build up. So if the final mission is kind of hard, we won't have to really worry about that too much. You know, just for the sake of things, we'll actually play this. Although this first mission's not going to give us much to play in and of itself. I actually find it very funny that Raven is my highest contributor to this event. Besides, obviously, these main 3. If I had an actual Mirage art for Stahn and Leon, they would obviously probably be higher than Raven, but Raven with his overray obviously definitely helps out. Alright, let's try it out. There you go, Veigue. We'll have your new outfit sooner or later. Alright, so let's look at the currency for that mission. So, that's actually really good. 12,000 of that? Alright. I mean, for one... I mean, it costs 40 AP, so I guess that makes sense. Oh. Okay, so, and then they have cheaper missions for... Okay, so the next one is for Stahn's. Alright, let's see who we got here. Anyone else? I just want to see if anyone has the new spirit gears yet for me to use. Nope. Alright, we're just going to scroll over here. Let's go ahead and take this Yuri Lowell. I want to see, like, once we finish all the missions, will we have the spirit gears at level 1? Or, you know, I'm just trying to see what to really expect. But 25,000 isn't too bad. I mean, the Duke mission that we just recently did... Ooh, lava. I mean, it makes sense for Stahn's. Okay, so it's just a boss fight. Level 60. Alright, let's go. Oh. Okay, I may need to come back with a different team for this. This is obviously not a farming stage. There is no way. This has got to be a, like, you beat it one time and you're done. Just gonna cheese this all the way until Raven gets his, We're gonna leave Melina's for the time being. Just because hers, I think what I have set on her actually heals. Actually, I think I changed Melina's, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Oops. Oh, well. Poor Veigue. I mean, he is pretty squishy, considering he only has one Mirror Jar on him. So, obviously, that first stage is obviously our farming stage, and then we probably have these stages, so... Okay, so we got that done. That's good. Okay, I mean, you still get stuff from it, but I doubt it's more. It's about the same. You know, we got 1,400 again. Oh, you probably have to have Stahn in your party to get those. Alright. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be this. Okay, so let's try. I mean, we let the character die anyway, so this is what we're gonna try for this one. So we'll replace Veigue with Leon. Leon's gonna die immediately. I'll tell you that right now. Let me look. We'll take this Stahn because it'll probably be very helpful here. All right. Let's take Veigue out of the party real quick. Obviously, we're going to have to put him back in for the next stage. I'm sure Leon is up here because of currency, but I'm sure he's not, like, super high. I don't even know how geared my Leon is. I don't think I've ever really used him. Oh, God. He's all the way down here. I mean, he's level 60, so there's that, but, oof. He's probably going to be very, very, very squishy. I'm going to bring that. I'm going to bring his overray just in case. I was really not expecting that right off the bat. Alright, here we go. Gnome. Let's go. Okay, this is already not looking great for me. Okay, now we just gotta take care of the minions. So Gnome hits harder, but he's much weaker in health. Okay, Leon lived, so we should get the completion for that. Okay, there's a 1 there, so you probably have to use a mirror jar with Leon. Okay. This may be one of those missions where you have to come back to it later once you've gotten their spirit gears. That's kind of the vibe I'm sort of getting from this. Oh wait, I am totally dumb. I said you get the same amount of currency. We got 12,000 on the first mission. On these missions, you only get like 12 to 1,400. Okay, yeah. So we'll do this last one. I assume this Veigue one is probably the last one. I'm not expecting anything extravagant from this event. You know, you really wouldn't call it a raid event, but it kind of is in a way. I'm gonna look here real quick. Okay, we'll just take that Stahn again. I don't think it's the same one, but we'll take this Stahn. Take Leon out of the party, put Veigue back in there. Let's see how this goes. It's kind of hilarious that the first mission, you know, Raven was fine, and the second mission, he dies immediately. I don't know if it's like an element thing or what. Alright, yep. Alright, Celsius time. Never mind, no, Raven died just as easily. We might get Ix's spirit gear to actually use in this fight. Okay, let's see how this goes. Sure, let's do it. I haven't seen this in a while. Alright, let's see what the actual amount for that was. Nope, we still didn't. So yeah, you must have to use his spirit gear on this mission. So, which means you really can't fully complete it until that's... Oh, wow, and then they have an even harder one. We're not going to attempt that because we barely survived those. But that gives you a general idea of the event itself. And let's go. I'm actually curious. We're going to use some of these bags real quick. Also, this video's probably gotten to be quite a bit long, probably around 20 minutes, so don't want to keep you guys here too much longer. I assume there's just one more stage for each one. Let's kind of look at the rewards here. Oh no, this is just going to be the final one. You get 10 more of the... 10 is, it doesn't really seem like it's that worth it, but... I mean, I think you only need like 500 to fully max it out. I forget what the full-on number was, so... Let's go ahead. We're just going to use these 12 bags we have real quick. And let's see what we get. So we do that. Boom. Okay, we got Stahn's. Okay, so we got 125 pack of it. So yeah, it's like, that's not bad at all. I forget how much you actually need. Let's go over to this. It should be right here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wait, no, that's for selling. We don't want to sell them. Maybe here? Yeah, level up this. Alright, so yeah, they have the 5 characters here. Okay, so that transferred into 8. So I need 2 more to get the first. So you transfer, I don't remember how many of these, but yeah. Let's actually do it for the other characters so we can actually count it. Because that was 8. So that's not bad. I mean, we only did the farming mission one time. Okay, so we don't even have enough for... So yeah, it's 40 out of 100 right there. So you need 100 for the first stage. I believe that's... Yeah, that sounds correct. I think I clicked the wrong thing anyway, so... Oh, wait. Oh, we can make it. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. And there you go. We have Stahn Spirit Gear completely unlocked, just like that. So, yeah, they made it a lot easier to not only get it, but... Okay. So that does answer my question. The character does get awakened once you get their Spirit Gear. So that's very cool. And there is costume alteration, which isn't really that different. It's really just the blade overall. Okay, so once you get that, you're good. And then you just transfer... You just turn that in. Well, I think now that we have it, we can just level it up from the actual level up menu. So now if we go over here... Whenever it's done loading. So let's go ahead and find Stahn down here. He should be very, very low. Yeah, there he is. I don't even have that crystal for him. So let's go ahead and click here. So yeah, now that we have it, we just level it up like this. Which obviously we need a ton. So you need 150 to get it to level 2, which isn't really that bad if you really think about it. So I think I'll definitely be able to get these to... I hope I can get them to level 5. Last thing before we get out of here, I know I keep saying last thing. Let's just check at the date. I want to see how long this event goes for. Okay, it goes till the 30th, so we have 18 days. That is plenty. Honestly, I feel like most people, if you're around my kind of AP count, like 187 AP... you should be able to max out these to 5-star, even if you don't pull. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think of these Spirit Gears. Let me know if you pulled, what your results were. That's going to be it for me. I'm going to be hopping into this as much as I can, which really I can only do it 2 more times right now with my current AP count. But that is it, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.